Hey Ghosties, I'm Harley.
And I'm Kandis.
And this is Haunted Through the Ages.
Literally.
You could at least sing out loud for
Literally,
us.
I'm thinking about the song in my head, like, wow.
She's watching Gilmore Girls again.
But I don't care about that. I was talking about our intro song.
Oh, it's so good.
Literally humming it in my head right now.
I can't decide now which one I like more, that or the other one.
I know. Dang it, Logan, you make life so hard for us.
I know. He's so talented. He's like, seriously, if you don't like this one, like,
God, he really
let
thought.
me know.
He
I
actually
start from
thought I
scratch.
hated it.
He's like, I can start over. I'm like, we asked you to do it.
Can we have options? Like,
like we came to you because we trust you. So far, you're 2 out of 2. We're good. Not going to make you restart anything.
You know who I'm mad at right now?
Uh-oh.
Doug. I freaking hate it when he's not there. It's so
sad.
boring.
The other day, was it? It was Tuesday. I was completely by myself since you decided
Yeah,
you
that's
needed
how
a
I was
fucking day
Monday.
off.
Thank you.
Because Logan's off Tuesdays. There was no Dave. Doug's on vacation. You took the damn day off. It was just me.
That's how I was
All
on
day.
Monday. Monday. Yeah. Remember when you weren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing. Though Logan was there, but I mean, he was super busy. So, I mean, he may as well have not been there.
He's such a hard worker. It's annoying.
No Doug, no Dave. Like, I got stuck with Greg.
Same. Like in our meeting, like I said, I had Greg.
And he wasn't even supposed to be there. He just comes in to torment me. I don't know. Like,
It's fun.
To make it look like, oh, look, I don't even take a day off. That's your fault. Like, I gave you the day off. Calm down.
What do you want? Cookie?
I mean,
Cold
I
Star?
could have handled it. Why? Because we're getting company and all the... No, I don't care. That's not my problem.
Whatever.
I don't care. Let company be.
So what did you have to tell me?
So I was going to complain about... But I was going to about Boss Man, but I already told you what happened in that situation. my unfiltered ass.
We talked for a full hour before this too, so I think we got a lot out.
So, Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
I got up and I came to work.
Mhm.
Because, that's what you do.
Sometimes. Kidding.
Matt, he doesn't work on the weekends because, he has a real job. He was laying in bed and he heard footsteps walking towards the bedroom. Like human footsteps.
Can I interrupt for a quick second? Why is it that you wait until I'm in your home to tell me these things?
Waiting. This happened Sunday. I have been waiting all fucking week to tell you.
You leave me with no choice. You get me inside, and then you torment me. Oh my God.
He was like, he literally picked his head up and because he was about to call for me, like, why are you home? Like, what are you doing? I think he said it was like around 10 in the morning, maybe.
Ew, that's daylight.
Yeah.
That's worse.
And I'm like, are you sure it wasn't a cat? Like, sometimes the cats have, pretty big thumps, but,
yeah.
He was like, no, it was like step, 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 step. Like coming towards the bedroom.
To be fair, could it have been Bob?
No.
He's chunky.
He is, but he's not
so
galloping.
cute.
He's gonna have little step, 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 step.
God, he's so cute. I can't get over it.
It was like step, 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 step. Like, and he's like, "Why are you home?" I'm like, what?
Did you get a text at work?
No.
Oh.
He waited until I came home. He waited until I was in the house to tell me. Actually, I think he waited until that time at night.
What did he do? Did he look?
Yeah, he looked. He just kind of picked his head up and he walked over to the door and was looking like, huh. I guess
did the camera move?
No, I didn't even check that. I guess I should have.
Because I wonder where the footsteps started. Because if they started in the kitchen and something was there, I would assume the camera would turn towards the window to go to the hallway. Yeah.
I'll have to check that. I didn't even look at that one because I'm still struggling with the last time I looked at the camera and it was looking at him being lifted off the camera.
You're going to check that camera one day and see a fucking face looking back at you or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know
what? You know who I'm sending it to?
Don't send it to me. I hit that block button real fucking fast.
Yeah, but you're going to see the video first. So it doesn't matter.
You're going to trick me. Be like, look at this hot guy I found. Like, oh, let me see.
Look at the trick Bob did. I will literally use Bob against you.
Oh no. I'll fall for it too. Oh, I love him. Well, that's not okay.
Yeah, that was
have you considered moving? Burning the house down? Anything?
My sister told me to check the land. I think maybe it was you we were talking last week about
yeah.
Seeing what type of burials happened underneath here.
That's not even what I was thinking, but I mean at this point.
The poltergeist because somebody removed a skull. I don't know.
Something. Somebody's pissed. Well, nothing bad's happened though. Well,
no.
I mean, his sleep paralysis is not great.
I never heard him talk about it until we lived here. I don't think it happened when we were at the apartment.
Do you know how many people lived here before you moved in?
Just one family, because it's brand new.
Oh, okay. And do you know anything that came from them? Anybody died?
No, our neighbor said that they were a nice, quiet family, and
I wonder if it is the land then.
I don't know. I mean, Dutch property, so freaky deaky Dutch.
Fucking Dutch. Okay. I'm kidding.
I'm Austin Powers repeating.
I love this movie so much.
Sorry, I literally have researched where to find Lorelai's coat. I've wanted a pea coat forever, and I saw her pink one. I was like, absolutely, I need that in my closet that I'll never wear. So,
yeah, naturally.
But I'll own it, so it's cool.
It's fine. This is hands down one of the most annoying scenes in the entire series.
I know.
We have to do a Gilmore Girls show. Because the shit we could talk, where she's giggling and Dean, and she's so drunk.
So annoying. Girl, you barely drank. Shut up.
I don't know. Hey, some of us are lightweights, okay?
But there's an inch inside their solo cup. How much is actually in that cup?
Did you know all of her coffee is Diet Coke? Or Coke?
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's disrespectful.
It's a fun fact, because Alexis Bledel doesn't like coffee. So every time they have coffee in their cups,
poured out of
Lauren's is actual coffee, but hers is always Coke. Isn't that interesting?
That is. The Scotty P coffee?
Scotty P.
Not gonna lie, you have got to watch Sullivan's Crossing.
Oh, I know. I want to.
So much more in love.
My mom told me how good it was too, and I'm I have to sit down and watch it. I'm so glad your mom and I are on
the same page.
Yeah, she really likes it too. Maybe I'll do it this weekend.
Between that one and then what I didn't really like, but I could not turn it off because it was a guilty pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Hunting Wives.
I've heard about that. I have no idea what it is, but I just saw a clip on Instagram.
Porn.
Oh. Okay. I just saw a clip on Instagram of this lady being like I wasn't going to do it, but then I saw the first episode and
it's Brittany Snow, whom I love. She was in Pitch Perfect. You know who she is.
Yep.
She also did a
Pacifier
and
Prom Night.
No. It was a 50s show. I think it 50s show. Yeah, it was.
Well, it wasn't Brittany Snow.
Yes, it was.
The 1950s?
Yeah, it was. It's a representation of the 1950s.
Oh, I was like,
no.
She wasn't alive.
was a representation of the 19th. It was a 50s show.
I misunderstood.
That's where I started loving her. And
Doug's going to be like, you're such a dumb blonde, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, tell us who Brittany Snow is, Doug.
Yeah. Talk to us about pop culture.
And then it has that one girl, and her name is so hard for me to say. But she was in 27 Dresses. She was Katherine Heigl's sister.
I know exactly who you're talking about, and I can never remember her name.
It's weird. It's got like
it is very
some
weird.
funky things over an E or a U or something.
She was then
one of the main
married
characters.
to Vince Vaughn too, in that one movie.
Was she blonde then? I don't remember. Because in this movie, she's like a redhead.
She was like a redhead, maybe brownish.
Okay. Which is a good color for her.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Literally has like jujube nipples. Just saying.
You
I'm
saw
calling
her
her.
nipples?
Yeah. I saw more than I've ever thought I'd see of her.
Jeez, she was in The Proposal too.
She was. You're right. Mm-hmm. She was the ex.
Mm-hmm. Yep, at the bar. Yep. The strip club. With Betty White.
My God. Poor Betty. She loved that shit too.
That's so funny.
She was so dirty.
Yeah. Interesting.
But yeah, it was such it's about wives cheating and, shooting guns.
Hot.
Yeah. And,
all right.
There was some scenes that I was like, how are they allowed to show this? Like the one girl, and I keep wanting to say like Munchen or something like that. But she had a brother in the show, and Brittany Snow went to his house because he needed to get the deets on her because she was doing some dirty shit. Literally, he answered the door.
Malin Ackerman.
That's it.
It was going to bother me. Sorry, I had to look.
Literally, he answered the door full frontal. Like,
who was it?
Malin. It was
Malin did.
It was her brother that was in the show.
Huh.
I'm like, what? Also, who was in there that I was in love with, and he's not aging badly. Not gonna. Dylan McDermott.
Really?
Gorgeous.
He was good looking back in the day.
In the freaking wedding date. Hard eyes. Is it Dylan McDermott? No. What's his name? Maybe I'm thinking. I got a face with the wrong name.
There's a Dermot Mulroney?
Dermot Mulroney. I always do that. I always confuse their
familiar.
names. He was in the wedding date. With what's her name?
Deborah Messing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I always flip flop their names too because I mean you can see how close it would confuse me.
Yeah, no, totally get it.
Yeah, Dermot Mulroney was in. He was married to Malin until he found out the dirty shit she was doing, and he was like, "You're done. Bye-bye."
Interesting. Oh, he was in Abduction too. Such a good movie.
I don't remember that one. I don't think I've ever seen that
Taylor Lautner.
I did see that one. You're right. Yep.
That was a good movie.
Yep, I did.
Sigourney Weaver.
Yep.
I love her.
Love a Sigourney Weaver.
She's so good. I remember the first time I ever saw her, and it was in Holes. Like when I was in fourth grade.
God.
Oh my God, she's great. I've loved her ever since.
Well, it was Aliens for me.
I've heard good things about that one. And then Avatar. She's so good in Avatar.
Oh, God. Who doesn't love a blue bitch?
Right.
There goes Zara.
See? Didn't even see her. Sneaky girl.
She's in stealth mode. That's why she got her promotion. Okay.
She's looking.
Just literally don't make a move. You made a move.
Got closer.
Because she's going to hide back underneath that bed. You talk to her. Look how she flattens herself to get underneath it.
Oh, she does too. A little pancake.
I'll find Anakin and her underneath there canoodling.
Oh. They have a special canoodling place. That's cute.
Well, she was involved with Major. They were...
Yeah.
They were lovers, and he was not so receptive. But...
Well, somebody's got to keep her bed warm at
he
night,
literally would look at us like, Can you help? Nah, bro. You got you one of those the wedding date.
Yeah.
The weddings.
That's funny.
The wedding crashers.
Mm-hmm.
Isla or whatever.
Isla. Because I'll find you.
Yeah, literally, that's our other major.
She's so beautiful, though. Her coloring is gorgeous. Yeah. I've never really gotten to like
her. She won't let us brush her that much. So if we brushed her more than she lets us, like her fur would be so smooth. But because she doesn't get a lot of pets and stuff, so it her hair kind of has that coarse feeling, like I don't want to say like a dirty feeling, but girl, let us brush you to get the oils out of your skin.
Yeah.
I got to trick her just to clip her nails. Ugh. One day she's going to take out my jugular, I swear. So I have to hold them. Matt does the clipping, but I have to do the holding.
Yeah.
I'm literally going to take out my jugular.
That's scary.
All right. You ready? So what do we got for us?
So I'm not going to tell you.
Oh.
I'm just going to jump into reading and we will figure it out very quickly.
All right.
I'm curious to see how quickly you figure out what it is.
I'm excited. And guys, I had literally had no idea what she's doing. No. None.
And towards the end, you're going to see why I chose this, why it's kind of relevant in pop culture right now.
Okay.
And it's something different. I told you I was going to step outside of the box this week, and it was because it's a little relevant.
All right. Teetering outside your comfort zone.
A possession. Kind of a possession.
Okay.
So.
Your girl loves a possession. Yeah. Not going to lie.
Yeah, I said I wasn't going to do them, but then it just felt right. So I'm like, I'm going to step outside of my box.
It's fine. You found one and it
for an episode. So 534 Eaton Street in Key West, Florida is now known as the Artist House. And it was built between 1890 and 1898. And in the early 1900s, it was occupied by the Otto family. Thomas and his wife Minnie, along with their children Mitzpah, Joseph, Thomas Jr., and Robert, who went by Gene, because his name was Robert Eugene. And Gene is the youngest of the Otto children. He was an imaginative and playful child, and at the age of 4, he received a new playmate. A one-of-a-kind 40-inch handmade cloth doll, and Gene named him Robert. Robert the doll.
Fucking A. That little bastard.
Yep. So he named him Robert after himself, obviously, being his first name. And he became attached almost immediately. Gene took Robert everywhere with him. He snuck Robert scraps of food at the dinner table, propped him up beside the tub during bath time, played with him, and slept with him at bedtime. He even dressed Robert up in a cute little sailor outfit that used to be his own. And everything was perfectly fine until one night when Gene was 10 years old. So 6 years have gone by with nothing happening.
Okay.
And then when Gene was 10 years old, he awoke to find Robert sitting at the end of his bed, staring at him.
No, we're not doing this.
Moments later, Gene's mother was awakened by the chaos. She heard her son's screams for help and the sounds of furniture being overturned in his bedroom. Gene cried out, begging his mother to rescue him. But when Minnie and her husband reached Gene's door and tried to open it, the door wouldn't open. They continued to try while their son screamed, and thumps and bangs sounded from inside his room to no avail. Finally, the sound stopped. All went silent, and the door just opened. Gene's parents rushed inside to find their son curled up in fear on his bed, his room in shambles, and Robert the doll sitting at the foot of his bed. Now, accounts about where he got Robert differ, and we're going to touch on all the theories that are floating around. I couldn't really get a straight answer even from their website. I really don't know for sure. The one that seems to be the most popular, and I think just what people go with, is that the doll was actually manufactured in Germany by the Steiff company. I think it's Steiff or Steiff. And that Gene's grandfather purchased it while on a trip to Germany, and he gave it to Gene for his birthday. According to the Key West Art and Historical Society, the company thinks Robert started life as part of a set of dolls fabricated for a window display of clowns or jesters. The next theory is that Robert was made by a Haitian servant who worked in the Otto house because they were a well-off family. They believe that she made the doll for young Gene as a protection doll, because she was really fond of Jean, but that something went wrong and an evil entity entered the doll instead. Another theory is that Jean's father abused the servant, and she used black magic and voodoo, cursing anyone who came into contact with the doll for revenge.
Well, that's what I was going to ask, because I know, like, Haitian culture, like, they do a lot of voodoo, a lot of black magic.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like Mexican culture.
I kind of remember back to the LaLaurie Mansion.
Is it Mexican?
Like Creole.
Yeah, that one. Like the Louisiana type people.
So I'm thinking back to the LaLaurie Mansion. They a lot of them were Haitian and involved in that. I feel like all those cultures they've become very intertwined. Mm. Another theory says that the doll showed up on the shore and came from a doomed ship, and some believe that it's the devil himself that wrecks the soul of sailors and mariners. And the last theory states that the doll isn't haunted, but it's the sailor outfit.
Ew.
The theory goes that the outfit was repurposed and purchased by Jean's mother in a boutique, and that the outfit belonged to a boy who died of yellow fever that now haunts the doll. So that's a lot of information in the early 1900s. So I think the first one sounds pretty accurate as far as
we'll go with it.
Grandpa buying it, and that's what they seem to believe. Now, back in the bedroom, while laying on his bed terrified, 10-year-old Jean was only able to mutter, "Robert did it." And this phrase would soon become a pretty popular one with Jean.
Oh, boy.
Jean's parents would often hear their son upstairs talking to the doll, and which totally normal. My son had 3, like I told you, I had to wait for him to get out of the car tonight because he had to wait for his 3 friends to get out, who were Michael, Rainbow Hand, and Potato. So totally normal for kids to do that. However, his parents were hearing a response, and it was a very deep voice responding to him. So if I heard a voice respond, it'd be like, "Potato, you need to settle down."
No, it was Rainbow Hand.
It was Rainbow Hand. Yeah. So they were also reported seeing the doll speak and witnessing his expression change. They heard giggling, and sightings of Robert running up the steps and staring out the upstairs window were also reported. Eventually, after years of the Ottos living through every experience one could have with the haunted doll, Jean's great aunt came to visit, and she had the perfect solution. She told them to just place Robert in a wooden box in the attic because he needed to be separated from Jean, and that would restrict his movement.
There you go. Put him in timeout.
She was convinced that this would rob the doll of its malicious power and its hold over the family. Unfortunately for her, the next morning she was found dead in her room.
Dang.
After he was locked up, so I don't think he liked it. The doctors ruled that it was a stroke, but Thomas and Minnie weren't so sure. So out of fear of Robert doing more harm to their family, he was released from the attic and returned to Jean. Many years later, after Thomas and Minnie had both passed away, Jean returned to the house in the Keys as a painter. And he also came back with a pianist named Anne, who was now his wife, whom he'd met while traveling Europe. To her disappointment, her husband seemed to pick up right where he and Robert had left off. Even as a grown man, Jean carried Robert from room to room, set a place for Robert at the table with the couple during mealtimes, and even allowed Robert to keep watch over them at night as they slept.
What's that?
You would not even finish drawing up divorce papers before I was signing them.
Fuck that.
And running. There's no fucking way. Jean even decided that the doll needed a room of his own.
Of course.
Naturally. And placed him in the upstairs room that had a window overlooking the street. Needless to say, Anne was very uncomfortable with Robert being in the house. And although she couldn't put her finger on it, literally, she wanted Jean to lock the doll up in the attic where he could do no harm.
Girl, don't say that. You about to die.
That didn't work last time. Ask his aunt.
Aw, R.I.P.
Need a Ouija board.
Too soon.
Too soon. Jean conceded, and as one could imagine, Robert was not happy, and he was sure to make that known. The couple would hear footsteps pacing in the attic, and footsteps coming down the stairs, like the creak of the stairs, And they would also hear what they described as devilish giggling. Those are two terrible words and nothing I want to hear together. But
too, I mean, like that guttural roar or rumble giggle.
Gross.
No.
And they weren't the only ones having experiences. The neighborhood children were as well. They reported seeing Robert watching them from the window in the upstairs bedroom, and even told accounts of the doll actually mocking them as they walked to school. That part's kind of funny, honestly.
He's a dick.
Just like fucking with some kids.
Like, grow up.
That's kind of funny. When Gene got wind of this, he immediately went to investigate because he didn't believe it. He'd locked Robert in the attic, and there was no way he could be sitting by the window of the upstairs bedroom. But to his surprise, when he opened the door to the bedroom, there was Robert sitting in the rocking chair by the window.
Fuck no.
He's like, you fucking thought. Remember what I did to your aunt? You remember that?
Oh, no.
Gene locked Robert back up in the attic several times, each time discovering him again sitting by the window in the same upstairs bedroom. Now, this part is unconfirmed, but sources reported that Anne was driven insane by these hauntings and eventually took her own life because of them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll believe that as much as I believe Marilyn took hers.
Right? I don't even know if she took her own life or if it was just a story and she could have died of anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but that's what I read. Gene went on to become a prominent artist in Key West and beyond, and he even designed the art gallery at the Fort East Martello Museum and had plans to make his own home a museum complete with a wax imprint of the artist's hands as a focal point. Unfortunately, his dream was never realized, but his home did become known as the Artist House. This house, inside and out, is stunning. It is so beautiful. You do have to post your pictures. You haven't seen the St. Augustine Lighthouse yet. It's because Candace has to post her pictures.
I literally told myself yesterday when I got home to do it, and I got so wrapped up in taking apart my stove, so...
Yeah, Tim, the tool man Taylor over here, just working away on these home projects.
With the guided help of my sister and brother-in-law, because, you know, they think it's a comedy show to, you know, literally, I had a near-death experience. No, literally.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. You're still here, nothing exploded.
That's why it was near death.
Like, it was only close, it's fine.
You're messing with that gas line, hoo-wee. Which I didn't do anything with it. I just turned the little nozzle, turned the gas off.
It was horrible.
But that was the near death. Like, you have no idea.
It would have been if you hadn't turned it off. That's funny. But this house is so pretty. You can actually, it's like a bed and breakfast now, and it's gorgeous. I would love to stay there. It looks like bright and fresh and tropical.
Oh, I bet.
It's so pretty.
Beautiful and so much full of Robert. No,
he's not there
yet.
Well, I'm sure he lingers.
I don't
know.
He's
not actually there. We'll get into it, but it's a beautiful house.
Listen, first of all, Tim the Toolman never fixed anything, so I resent that.
It was the first thing I thought of, honestly.
I was like, wait, that's like an insult.
He built stuff.
Did he?
Well, that's what he was supposed to do.
I'm Tim's wife. I kept everything working. I'm Jill the Toolman.
Yes. So Gene eventually died in 1974, and the house, as well as Robert, went through a series of different owners. Because all of the people buying the house ended up with Robert. He stayed with the house. One woman claims that when she was a young girl, Robert would follow her around the house, and on one occasion, he even tried to strangle her.
Oh.
Just casual. It's even said that her parents awoke one night to the sound of laughter in their room and turned on the light, only to find Robert sitting at the foot of the bed with a kitchen knife in his hand. And this part immediately reminded me of, like, Chucky. And I'm like, was Chucky based on this? And I looked it up. It was confirmed it was not based. That's a big rumor, is that Chucky was based on Robert, but not true.
He's an asshole, too. You know, I'm not letting a doll take me out. I don't care.
No, fuck you.
You are not running at me with a knife, and I'm going to be like, ah! Absolutely not.
These movies are so stupid. They're so dumb. When another new owner moved into the house on Eaton Street, their 10-year-old daughter was delighted to find Robert in the attic. But her delight soon ended when she claimed that Robert was alive and that the doll wanted to hurt her.
Yeah.
She awoke often in the middle of the night, screaming in fear, and told her parents that Robert had moved around the room. That would also make me scream in fear.
Settle down, Robert.
A woman by the name of Myrtle Reuter purchased the Otto home in 1974, and she became Robert's companion and even brought him with her when she moved to Von Pfister Street 6 years later. So she owned and took care of Robert for 20 years after, which is shocking. But eventually in 1994, she donated Robert to the Fort East Martello Museum, claiming he moved around her house and was haunted. Myrtle died a few months after donating Robert. So the museum says that the staff noticed an immediate shift in energy after Robert arrived. And though Robert was not initially on display, he started receiving visitors as word spread about his new residence.
Was he at least in like a glass box, like to hold them together, like Annabelle?
First, I don't know, but he is now. That's actually my next sentence. Oh. Nowadays, Robert is pretty comfortable in his position in his glass case, where he sits on display for people from all around the world to come visit him. And I didn't write down the details. I don't know why. But his case, especially being in like the Florida heat and humidity, the humidity is controlled, the temperature, and there's also like special UV lighting or something.
Oh, we got to make him comfortable. Him. Yes, let's keep him comfortable.
You got to preserve him. It's very old. But even though he's behind glass, that doesn't mean that he's not up to his old shenanigans. Robert continues to taunt and scare those who come to view him, and he's known to blink, move, and change his expression. And this is backed up by extensive eyewitness accounts by both visitors and museum staff. Staff members have also reported demonic giggling, again, and seeing Robert place his hand on the glass. The people who seem to upset him the most are those who attempt to take photos of him without his permission. Many have reported their cameras becoming inoperable when they tried to take a picture, only to begin working again when they leave the museum. And it's said that Robert has a tendency to punish those who might offend or even annoy him. Same. If you could, and somebody just annoyed the shit out of you, I mean, we'd all do
Listen,
it. Okay?
I'd bewitch that. I wanted that bewitch power, or fucking I Dream a Genie. Like, let me.
Yeah. I couldn't be trusted.
Wiggle my nose or flip my ponytail. Something's happening.
There's a reason God didn't give me anything special, because I would use it.
Witch, you're a witch, bitch.
So your camera not working is the least of your problems if you get on Robert's bad side. The misfortune gets much worse, and this can range from major financial issues, sickness and car accidents, to broken bones, job loss, and divorce. Because of this, Robert gets at least 1 to 3 letters a day, often from someone apologizing and asking for his forgiveness, hoping to stop the mayhem happening in their life. These letters surround his case now to show other visitors just what he might do and the fear he's instilled in past guests if they disrespect him. According to Convertito, I believe is her name, who's his caretaker, she actually reads all of his mail, and other people will write to Robert to ask for advice, or to ask him to hex those who have wronged them.
Dang.
Which, yeah, I can see that too.
Listen, you know what? I'm gonna need that mailing address.
I'm like, I wouldn't put that in writing. Don't write a return address on that at least.
But I'm gonna need that address when we're done here.
Convertido says they have received more than 1,000 letters, which they keep and catalog. So keeping track of your sketchy shit. Robert,
it's just a hex.
It's fine. Robert also receives emails, and at some point it became known that Robert has a sweet tooth.
Oh.
Don't know how they learned that, but they did. So people will leave and send him candy. And one time he received a box containing 8 bags of peppermints, a card, and no return address. Guests will leave him sweets, money, and occasionally even joints. But Convertido says it's completely inappropriate. We are still a museum.
We're trying to get him high?
I mean, you get the right person, they're going to think that's quite a gesture. Very meaningful to some people.
I mean, hey, no disrespect.
Shit's not cheap. You know?
I do.
Occasionally, Convertido does respond to the correspondences on Robert's behalf, and she tries to send something to every child who writes to him and has stated, quote, Gene always had that childlike temperament around him, and we feel like Robert would want to be kind to children, end quote. However, he did a lot of shit to Gene. And do we remember the young girl who he apparently strangled? I don't know about that, but we'll, whatever. And she also has responded to more poignant ones, such as an email from a girl who was being bullied at school.
Dang.
Now, as far as her belief in the actual haunting of Robert, Convertido says, I don't know. I really don't. I've never had a bad experience with him. I've never felt uncomfortable. It's always been a very basic relationship, and I have a job to do, and I go and I do it. And whether there's something to it or not, he just allows me to get on with my job. Which seems like a really good attitude to have if you're in that business.
I mean, yeah.
Look, I'm just here to do my job.
She's like, he don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with him.
Seems like a very healthy relationship.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to reading his mail, Convertido also administers an annual checkup where she weighs Robert to monitor how his straw body is holding up in the heat and humidity of the Keys. And she also runs his social media.
So we can email him? Wait.
Yeah. Sure. You can message him on Instagram right now. Yep. Robert has appeared on TV shows. He's had his aura photographed. And he's a stop on most ghost tours in the area. And he's inspired a series of horror movies as well.
We don't take him. Look at what happened with Annabelle on tour. Why are we taking Robert on tour?
No, he's not on tour, but there's ghost tours in the Keys,
okay.
And people will stop there on the tours.
Gotcha.
Fans can buy Robert replicas, books, coasters, t-shirts, and the bravest of them all can even volunteer to be locked in with Robert after dark.
Yeah. No, I am not brave.
The dolls freak me out. There's other things I could handle where I'm like, yeah, let's go. This one, I don't know.
Too much connected stuff.
And I think one of the things that freaks me out the most is we talk about hauntings where it's like, okay, it's going to scare the shit out of you while you're there. Mm-hmm. Where this, he can do bad stuff to you no matter where you are.
No.
And I think that's, I'm like, I don't like that.
Mm-mm.
I want to leave and you stay there.
Right.
Don't
come for
things.
Me.
No.
Mm-mm.
Now, Robert doesn't give a fuck who you are as far as haunting your ass and causing mayhem. If you disrespect him, he will come after you, even if you are the Prince of Darkness.
Dang.
This is why I did this. R.I.P. Ozzy.
R.I.P.
Ozzy is relevant to this story. On the Osbournes reality show, not their first one, which was the greatest.
The best ever.
It's on Prime. And I've started rewatching it. Season 1, episode 4 is my mom's favorite and my favorite, where they're fighting with the neighbors and Sharon throws a ham over the fence.
Love it. Love it.
And Ozzy busts out one of their windows. It's the fucking best. I rewatched it the other night and I'm like, this is the greatest fucking television.
Epic ass family.
This is what reality TV was supposed to be. It's the best. So they did have other shows, and on their show, the Osbournes Want to Believe, Ozzy and son Jack visited Robert at the museum.
Oh, that's when they had their own thing.
Yes.
Ozzy and Jack went on their excursions.
Because Jack is so into all of this. Yes. Aliens, conspiracies,
well,
ghosts.
in one of the episodes on the show I watched, or maybe it was a Ghost Hunter show, I don't remember. But it was him and Kelly that went on this boat. They did the tour of this haunted boat, ship, whatever. And she was unrecognizable to me because that was when I first saw her after her weight loss and her hair. And,
yeah, she looks so different.
Some work that she had done, which, God bless, because if you can do it, do it. Do it. I ain't opposed.
More power to you.
Absolutely. Like, I'm not here to knock you down. If you can do it, do it. Just don't do it too much, Kardashians. Just, be casual with it.
There's a lot of them.
But it may have been like a psychic medium show that I was watching, like, because I know that Kelly also, when she was younger, she was with the Long Island. No, it wasn't the Long Island medium. It was another one. But she was doing celebrity ghost haunts.
Okay.
And Kelly was one of them, and she kept feeling a presence around Kelly. And who do you know with the name that starts with whatever?
Was it like Tyler Henry or somebody?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Okay. It was, but she was from...
It was a woman.
It was a woman,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of anyone it could be.
Russo?
Oh, okay. That sounds
something
familiar.
Russo, yeah.
Okay.
But she's like... I mean, I love Tyler. Don't get me wrong. I think he's amazing, and I don't doubt any of the stuff that he does, but she is very convincing of her stuff when she does it, and she takes on the celebrity. So it's like celebrity ghost haunts, or something like that. But it's with her, and she goes and does all of her recounts, and she's a medium. So like she, like this happened. She's like, I don't feel comfortable here. I have to get out. Like I have to go.
Okay.
And it was, they were on a ship together. I want to say it was a ship, but years later, I want to say it was Jack and Kelly went on like the same type of haunt. And I don't think Ozzy was there for this one. It was definitely just the two of them. And I was like, who is this beautiful woman that's with him? I don't even know who she is. And then she started talking. I'm like, holy cow.
I know.
Isn't it crazy? Unrecognizable, but all of that stunning.
And Jack is so handsome now.
So good.
I was just talking
to my
mom.
He was not a good-looking kid growing
up. But he's so sweet.
But he has grown, and you know what? I can appreciate the facial hair even.
Yeah. I love it. I grew up like loving Ozzy and the whole family because my mom loved them so much. We watched every single episode of their show. My cats are named Sharon and Kelly.
I mean, I grew up with the Black Sabbath era, so...
Yeah. I'm so grateful I got to see Black Sabbath.
I'm so jealous now
especially now that he's gone.
Especially now that he's gone. I'm like, dang.
I'm so grateful. At least one time, it was so many years ago, but at least once I got to see him.
So great.
So I've always
And he was still kind of in his prime. Like, he was still doing his thing. So he wasn't doing it well, but he was doing his thing. But his Parkinson's had kicked up. Like, it was a rough for him.
He wasn't even diagnosed yet.
Probably never cared to go to a doctor about
that. I believe it. I think 2017 he was diagnosed. So, well,
we'll let you get back into it. I don't want to.
No, that's totally fine. I was so glad to get to talk about them.
So glad.
Because we've just loved them so much, and my mom's talked about it nonstop since he died. She's like, I'm so worried about Sharon.
I was worried about her when I first saw her after, because I guess she was doing that Ozempic, and it's just taken her down to nothing.
Have you seen her at the funeral procession?
Yeah.
She looked so frail. And so my mom.
And his other daughter, Amy, whom you rarely ever see. Like, I saw her probably once on the Osbournes. So it's a rare moment that she isn't.
A lot of people don't even know she exists.
No, that's why she came out. She's like, I'm not, like the evil kid that stays away from my dad. Like, I love my dad.
She just wants her privacy.
I think she even lived like on their property, had her own house somewhere on the property, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. But she just didn't want to. No, like, I want to live a normal life. I don't want to be in a limelight. Like, God bless these guys for doing it. I don't want to. I don't want that for me. I don't want that for my family. Like, okay, respect. Like, do your thing.
Absolutely. I was telling my mom the other day, it sounds so dumb. It's like I know them or something.
Right? Like,
I don't know these people. I'm just a big fan.
We're involved in this.
And I was telling my mom, just like seeing, because she's Jack is so handsome now, and they're all so like, I'm like, I am so proud of them, especially watching the show from like 20 years ago to see the adults they became and the parents they became, and
how so sad his diagnosis with MS, like so sad.
But just how they've created their own things and figured out what they liked, and I'm like, I'm so proud of them.
Right. Look at my babies grew up.
Look how far they've come.
Look at mama's babies. I love you guys.
The funniest thing, though, is watching the show, because like Ozzy is so out of his fucking mind. But then you have
that moment of clarity from it.
Sharon, she's nuts in her own right. I love her. She's nuts in her own right. And then
she has to be. What she's been dealing with for 40 years.
Jack's just going off doing his thing. Kelly's fucking screaming her head off. And Ozzy's sitting there like wide-eyed. I'm like, y'all are the reason he's losing it.
The one episode when he tried to bake that frozen pizza on the cardboard. Wait, do I have to take this off?
There's the one where he's sitting on the couch and they had just hooked up the phones in the house. He's like,
what is that?
What the fuck is that? And he's looking around like it's the aliens coming.
Well, I just saw one recent clip of it when he was outside trying to catch the cat. And so many steps, this fucking cat is bitching at the fucking cat because he kept taking off, and then Sharon! Then he'd go off walking, trying to get this fucking stupid ass fucking cat.
Every other word. And then he's calling somebody a fucking cunt. And this fucking
because then it doesn't mean the same thing.
No,
there.
It's very different there.
It's so appropriate and cultural for them to say it. Because
yeah, we should probably mention that because we do have listeners in other countries. I think America's the only place where
it's so offensive.
It's the most offensive word you could possibly use.
Which is why I love
we obviously enjoy it very much. If that word offends you, this is not the place for you to be. But people
I don't teeter on people's emotions of offense. Like, I'm going to say it to trigger you.
And people will use it in like an endearing way in other places. And then here it's just like, oh my God, what did you say?
And they're partying. You fucking cunt, come here. What? Wait, did they just say, all right.
I love it.
I love this show even more.
It's so good. And it's so funny because my entire life, we've always, like, it's a thing with my mom. Like, if you yell Sharon. Sharon! We've done that forever. And I always, like, I tend to forget, like, oh, yeah, it's from that because it's just become a thing that we do. It's crazy.
Poor Sharon. Your cat looking at you like, this bitch. Shut up. Stop yelling at me.
Well, years ago when we originally got the cats we've had them at least 10 years. We had gotten them for my grandma, and now they're mine, but they're mother and daughter.
Okay, so that makes sense then.
Trying
Kelly
to figure
and Sharon.
out like what to name them, and my mom's like, Kelly and Sharon, like perfect. Kelly and Sharon Osbourne.
Well, it's the storyline. As my brother-in-law, and my sister-in-law, they named their cats Benny and June.
Aww.
I mean, granted, they were brother and sister; they weren't lovers. But I mean, this is Benny, this is June. It's like,
they're Kelly and Sharon Osbourne when she gets yelled at.
Baby Junie, R.I.P.
Oh, is that
baby Junie? Oh, little June bug. Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
God bless.
You rest well, baby girl.
Yeah.
Now I want to start watching that show.
You have to start. It's so fucking funny. Listening to Sharon.
We used to watch it at the apartment, and when it was on, like, I think it was on MTV.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Listening to Sharon argue with the neighbors is my favorite thing ever.
So
I love
epic.
her so much. Do you ever watch her? I still watch reruns on YouTube because it's my favorite. Her on the British X Factor, or not British, but the UK X Factor.
No.
Fucking hilarious. It's the best. It's her and Simon Cowell.
Oh, good Lord.
And Louis Walsh.
Already a match.
I'll have to find the really funny ones and send them to you because there's some where she literally was kicked out of the room because she was laughing so hard at people and she had to leave.
She doesn't. She's got zero fucks to give. Like, you're an asshole. Like, we're gonna tell you you suck. Like, you're serious right now?
There was one where these 3 women came in, these sisters, and they're going and they're awful. And of course, Simon's being nice to them because they're these older ladies, but he's like, no. And then Sharon's like, why not? I say yes. She's like, Sharon, are you out of your mind? And they get to the end and she's like, Simon, these are Ozzy's sisters. It was funny.
That's kind of mean, but funny.
It was really funny.
It's like pulling a prank on Simon. You got to.
They just came in to screw with him. So, Ozzy Osbourne. Here we go.
Okay. Prepare yourself.
So, like I was saying, Robert does not care who you are, even if you are the Prince of Darkness. So, on The Osbournes Want to Believe, this is when Ozzy and Jack visited Robert. And then Ozzy went on to have a nightmare of a year in 2019 with several health issues. And let me just say real quick, now that he's passed away and we see what happened with his health, this feels very eerie with the timing of things. So he had several health issues, including a fall, neck surgery, an infection in his hand, and hospitalization for the flu, which he blames on Robert. Pulling out, so it was on the show, pulling out a replica of Robert, Jack said, here's Robert, to which Ozzy, who was also, this was an article I read, it says who is also, but was, battling Parkinson's, throws the figure to the ground and adds, not him again. Jack then explained to the viewers the history behind Robert, claiming that Robert, this one I didn't see a theory on, but claiming that Robert's haunted by the spirit of his former owner, which I don't know about, but maybe that was just what it said.
Okay. We don't know. Prove it. We don't know.
Right.
Maybe.
So the actual story of Robert the doll is that it's cursed by the spirit of his owner. If you disrespect him, make fun of him, take a picture without asking, or even handle him, you will be cursed and terrible things will begin to happen in your life. Ozzy first met Robert in another series called Ozzy and Jack's World Detour, where he and his son blew up another replica of the doll with a water cannon.
Good Lord, these two. They're just bringing the shit.
Then, speaking about his life since the incident, Ozzy said, you think it's a fucking joke? It's bad luck. I keep telling you. You keep thinking it's fucking not, but just look at what I'm saying. Just look at what has gone on with me. You think it's a joke. Look at me. It ain't bad luck. No, you shouldn't have fucked around with him. All along, when we first went to that place, the guy told us that people would buy them and send them back because things would go wrong in their life. End quote. So Ozzy was not messing around with it. He fully believed it.
Holy shit.
And Jack also believes in the curse, as he's added, quote, I had a great year. Then after that, I got divorced. And he did divorce his wife of 7 years. After Robert, things just went downhill. So they were big believers, and it was very interesting to see that where his sickness obviously got him now, and that it started then, and he fully blamed that beginning on Robert.
Well,
which,
some people just need something to blame, but
to be fair, he had one hell of a life. But it is very interesting, just the timing.
That's crazy.
So that's it for Robert, but I do have some interesting letters that were posted.
Can I just ask, though, the movie?
Yes.
Is there any connection with your story to the movie? I've never seen the movie, but I remember...
Called Robert,
it's called Robert,
yes. Yep.
And I just remember, like, it was this couple that couldn't have children, so they have Robert. That was the storyline of the movie from what I can remember seeing previews. Again, I've never seen the movie, I only saw previews. Mm-hmm. And they would actually hire a nanny come in and take care of Robert.
Really?
So they could go on their trips or whatever.
I don't know.
That's when shit started getting real and he started fucking around with the nanny.
I don't know. I would assume so. It's literally called Robert.
Yeah.
It looks like that.
Yeah.
And the front of it says, before Chucky, before Annabelle, there was Robert.
Yeah. I've heard that the movie's not even that good. Like, it's not a great movie.
On Google, it has a 2.4 with mostly 1-star reviews.
So I've heard correctly.
Yes.
I want to say Dreama's actually even watched it and told me, she's like, and Dreama is my horror movie girl. Like, she's about it. She's like, yeah, no, not feeling it. It wasn't that great.
But yeah, so there's Robert that came out in 2015. It became a whole series. There was
a series too, but I know there was a movie.
I think these are all movies, like a series of movies.
Oh, okay.
There's also The Curse of Robert the Doll, Robert and the Toy Maker, The Revenge of Robert the Doll, and Robert Reborn. And all the covers look super similar, so I'm thinking they're a series.
Probably the same,
movies.
Yeah, the sequel or
the franchise. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh yeah, there are 5 movies in the franchise. Yeah.
Yeah. I was saying because listening to you tell the story, like it doesn't connect with the movie that I was told. Like it was this old couple that couldn't have children, so then they've gotten Robert, and then when they would go, on their trips or whatever, they needed to hire a nanny. So that's what really started. The nanny started getting all this shit happening to her, and they were like, well, you have to do this with him, and you have to do, then you sit him at the table, and he has to have dinner with you.
Yeah.
Like literally, like sense. It was a child. Like she had to take care of this child because for the longest time, when she was first hired, she thought she was taking care of an actual child. And then, like the babysitter in Chucky, she just throw the doll to the side and just, like, I'm not fucking watching this stupid ass doll.
Yeah. Could you imagine walking into that? Think you're gonna hang out with a 5-year-old and you're like, what the fuck?
What just happened? What did I sign up for? And I mean, if the money's good, I mean, that's one thing, but I mean, no, I'm not. Absolutely not.
It sounds like they took liberties kind of like they did in the Dear David movie. Just completely changed the whole story.
Actually, yeah, probably.
So, like I said, I have some of the letters I wanted to read that people have actually written apologizing to Robert.
Oh, gosh.
The first one I grabbed because it is from a woman named Tracy S., and she is from Waterford, Michigan.
Oh.
So very, very, very close. And this is from 2022. It says, and I believe this is the longest one that I have. The rest are super short. Dear Robert, I came to visit you last spring, 2021. I was so excited to finally come to see you in person. You're going to see a pattern in all of these where they really talk him up like he is the fucking greatest because they're desperate. I came alone and there was no one else in the area of the museum that day, so I was able to talk to you quietly alone. I read the letters that were framed inside your case and was so impressed that you were addressed by the President of the United States. I saw a story, if she's referring to the same thing, President Bush had actually said something and kind of joked about Robert, like, hey, well, I'm in office, no funny business. So I think that, I don't know if he had an experience or just heard about him, but was like, don't fuck with me.
Okay.
Putting it out there.
Heads up.
You sure are a popular boy. I had told you that I had traveled such a long way to see you. I came all the way from Michigan. I had seen and heard so much about you that I couldn't wait to finally meet you. I remember telling you how handsome you were. I have the utmost respect for you and always have. During my visit, I did ask if it was okay to take pictures of only the area and objects around you, and that I promised I wouldn't take any of you. If for some reason any reflections happened to appear in any photo of you, I would not ever intentionally try to get them. I reviewed my pictures and did not see you in any of my photos. I respect your privacy. I was so impressed with the area and how the museum has designed your room with multiple letters and even a board to leave messages on for you. I don't know if my visit upset you, as it was never meant to be. I even bought a small stuffed replica of you from the gift shop to take home because I think you are so handsome. Since my visit to Key West, I have experienced some very horrible events. I just hope they're not connected in any way to my visit, but if they are, please accept my humblest apologies for anything that may have offended you during my time there. I have such respect for you that I would never purposely do anything to offend you, so please accept my apologies. You are an amazing boy, and I'm so happy to have been able to meet you in person. Admirably yours, Tracy S. from Waterford, Michigan.
Oh, God.
So she sounds desperate.
She's terrified right now.
Please stop whatever you're doing.
I'm so sorry.
God bless her. The next one is from Kathy C. And it says, my husband and I visited the museum in December of 2019. My husband took your picture without asking. When we were leaving the museum, as I was going through the door, I felt a shock go across my shoulders. In January 2020, which was just a month later, I was diagnosed with a severe illness and have not been well since. Things keep going wrong for me. I want to say we're sorry we took your picture without asking. Please forgive us.
Jeez.
Katie in 2023 said, Dear Robert the Doll, my name is Katie and my fiance and I visited you at the museum in early 2022. We visited and learned about your story, and we deeply apologize if we disrespected you in any way. I sincerely apologize for coming into your space without asking permission. We never intended to offend you, and I'm very sorry if we have. We've been experiencing bad luck ever since, such as me having cancer and financial issues, and wanted to apologize for any disrespect and hope that you can accept our apologies. Thank you, Katie. Just a couple more. Carol says, I'm writing to apologize for my attitude and behavior towards you in the past. I belittled, demeaned, and ridiculed you. Not what you want to do. And have accepted the consequences that you've rendered on my friends and me. It is time to make amends, and I ask you to accept my sincerest apology. This one honestly is kind of funny. Dear Robert, about 11 years ago I visited you and I made the worst mistake of my life. She went 11 years before she wrote to him. I thought it would be funny to take your picture without permission. Boy, was I wrong. So much bad has happened in my life, and I know it's because I disrespected you, and I'm so sorry I did that. I really hope you can forgive me, Robert. Sincerely, Andrea. P.S. I saw you on Zach Bagans' show. You were great.
Girl, you're desperate.
And this last one is wild. This is from Eric D, and it says, I would like to start off by apologizing to you for being rude and taking your picture without having your permission. When I initially asked you for permission and almost immediately started having chest pains, I should have known that it wasn't okay to take your picture.
You think?
Again, I'm truly sorry for not listening to you. Since visiting you about 3 years ago, my house has been struck by lightning 3 times. Also, a rental home I was scheduled to vacation at caught fire the night before I was to check in. 2 nights later, the rental home we were able to stay at was struck by lightning as well. So he's not fucking around.
No.
If you go visit Robert, show respect. I wouldn't even ask for permission to take a picture.
Just don't.
Put your fucking phone away.
Just don't.
No photos allowed.
That's what they should post. All this shit, bad shit happening from these photos. They need to put a little sign up or something. Mm-hmm. No photography at all.
He doesn't like it, so just stop. Mm. I will, however, share a photo of him on Instagram. Every article I read.
None that you took, though.
I have never met him, never seen him, never taken a photo.
But wait, so since Zach Bagans met him, I wonder if, all the bad shit that's happening with him and...
I forgot to tell you. Okay. This is probably more in after hours, but I'm not holding this in. I don't care. Sorry, guys. You have to listen to it. So I have kept you up to date on the saga of Zach and Holly.
Yeah.
This fucking piece of shit. He just did an interview. I believe it was right after the handler for Annabelle passed away.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I don't remember his name, but I'm sure everyone knows it's been in the news. He had passed away of a supposed heart attack. And I forget who Zach was interviewing with. It was probably TMZ or ET. Those are the only 2 people he'll talk to because they kiss his ass. But he was talking to them and they were asking him about the whole Annabelle thing and the investigator and stuff. Okay. So I can't find the actual article where it says what he said, but on Instagram I saw that Holly had posted something. I can't find, it was a story, so I don't know. But on X, she said, blaming your relationship falling apart on a haunted doll is wild, but also what we all expected. So I went and looked it up. I can't find the article now, but when I had looked it up, he was quoted saying something like, yeah, you know, I had an experience with Annabelle and I think he held her and stuff. And he's like, yeah, as soon as I did that, my whole world started falling apart. Like this happened and this happened. My relationship ended and this happened. I'm like, oh, but it didn't have anything to do with the 47 women you fucked? Okay.
The minors that you decided you needed to take advantage of?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Get us sued. This is all alleged, I'd like to say.
It was on a website that I'd read, so I'm not making
this
accusations.
Is all coming from,
this is coming from somebody else's articles.
The internet chatter.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? And she called him out, which good for you.
Yeah, right?
We love you, Holly, and support you.
Absolutely.
How wild. I'm just like, that's low.
I wasn't even thinking Annabelle. Low. I was thinking more the shit that's happening with him because he saw Robert. Like, is he going to blame all the bad shit that went on even before that? You know.
Yeah, I don't know whatever happened with Robert, and I didn't look it up with him, but
it's fine.
Yeah, that was
I
Robert
forgot
Goodell.
about the animal.
That's funny.
That was great.
Yeah, so I dipped my toe into the.
That was such a shocker. It's a
possession, but I guess it's a possessed doll.
So. I don't know. I would say yes. This little fucker's got somebody living inside his body.
Mm-hmm. So that's it. We were in Florida again this week, so we'll travel somewhere else next week. But I thought with the Ozzy stuff,
oh my god,
having lost Ozzy, I'm like, I'm gonna look into the Robert stuff and see what like the actual story is. I'm
absolutely clueless that anything was even going on with Robert and Ozzy, and
I'd always heard like, oh, he blames haunted doll, and I was like, I'm gonna look into that and.
Good thing you did. Well, I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did. That was great.
So remember, if you liked today's episode, be sure to like and subscribe and share it with a friend. And if you want to keep up with us, you can check us out on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, wherever podcasts are. And if you have any of your own spooky stories, if you've ever met Robert, let us know. I'd be very curious to know. You can reach out to us, DM us, or email us at hauntedthroughtheages@gmail.com. And if you want more content from us, we are over on Patreon, uploading all kinds of good stuff over there.
And I just want to throw a shout out because we did get a couple places to look into in lieu of our friend Sarah. So thank you. And we will be looking into these places real soon here. So we see you and we're here. So
we're here.
Thank you. Thank you for the ideas.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Can always use more ideas.
Yes, we need more ideas.
Because as long as my list is, sometimes I look at it and say, I don't feel like doing any of this right now.
Give me some, I like, we have a lot of listeners that aren't not in the United States. So I'm thinking to start looking out towards even in those areas to let them know, thank you for listening. Let us go somewhere local for you.
Yeah, we tend to find that our listeners are mostly in places where we've covered things. And it's always fun to hear something that like, you're like, oh, I've been there or I've heard about it. It's close by. So we're going to try to hit more places where we know people are listening as well.
Local to the listeners.
So if you guys are in one of those places, if you're listening from somewhere different, if there's something really cool in your area, tell us about it and we'll be happy to look into it. Give you all the dirt and the tea.
Yes, please. Keep us up. Keep us going.
We will see you next week.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.